Hello everyone. My name is Kiray Vacuo and I'm your host and your voice. Here's to entertain you or may not. Let you stare it into the void. If anyone is curious like why everything is like this, I have a very good explanations. And the explanations is I lost everything. Like my at least I managed to salvage my Vtuber model, but aside from that, everything's gone. My overlay's gone, my OBS like settings gone, like everything's gone. So expect everything to be super scruffy, super scuffed. Um Main reason is just something like very stupid. uh It's just basically the drive that I like everyone have like multiple hard drive, right? And then for me, the drive that contain all the art asset and the stuff I draw through all these years went crook. So yeah, I have no control about it, and when it decided to just and it just so I really have zero control of that thing. Ah, I lost everything. Not sure why. Ah, hear my cry, my sadness. Hello. Sorry there. Nah, you're not early at all. I don't have anything to show you guys. So I'm just mainly going to just either chat with you guys while I am slowly setting up my overlay. You know what? I should do this. Hold on a bit. Um, let's do this. Hold on a bit. Um, OBS. Okay. Thank you very much. That made my day. I lost everything. All my overlay, all the art I drew this past 7 years. The drive, the hard drive just decided to, you know what? I'm out. Yeah. The entire hard drive just disappeared. Just turned to dust. Even though I have backup, everything I've done in this year is gone. And then back then I thought it was just like it's a multiple like it's a multi hardware failure. It's a very you can say like someone cast a voodoo spell on me and then every single hardware I have just decided to say F you in particular and then they just like have multiple issues. Hold on a bit. Um, let's play some inceptions here. Um, um, where's my OBS? Oh, don't tell me you can't capture OBS. No shit, you really can't capture OBS. This is YouTube Studio, this is Discord, this is Operations. Oh, you really can't capture OBS alone. Maybe I can capture it as a game? Let's try to use a game capture. Let's see. Clips to the pane. No. Nope. They refuse to let me capture it. So hold on a bit. Yeah, today's stream is basically just me fiddle with my OBS and then teach people how to do OBS, I guess. And then blinded you guys with like OBS exceptions. If you guys didn't know what is OBS exceptions, is generally is something that we usually like we'll just see on our side when we do a lot of like testing and stuff. Where is display captured? So yeah, this is just raw display of everything. Okay, I got this thing done. So just going back into this particular thing. Should just go for talk show, since I need to show quite a lot of stuff. Group talk show. I'm smaller that way. Let's put this scene, and then let's put OBS here. Okay, good. Oops, almost pressed the wrong button here. Hold on. I think this is already like enough inceptions. Oh, not this one. This is a little bit too big. Did it capture the wrong size? No. It definitely captured thing. It just captured it oversized. Hold up. Whee. Oh, wrong place. Yep. This thing needs to be behind me. So, yes, the receptions. Hi there. Oh yeah, I forgot to do my opening. Welcome everyone, and good anytime zone wherever you are, whenever you are. My name is Kiray Vacuo, and I am your host and your void with a voice. And yes, let me turn off some of the things that I do not really need to use. Yep, everything's fine. I guess you guys can hear like double mic for some reasons, and then now my mic is like go back to normal because I realized that I'm an idiot. I have all my mics on. I wonder. What should I do today? There's so many things I can do. Either it's like overlay stuff or like just flat out do a lot of setting. For me the mic setting is like already good, I guess. I always like did the first thing I do is just the mic. I'm using like the voice mod. What is it? Yes. I'm using this like voice mod systems. Yes, I know. So I made my own sort of like voice lab thingy. So you come to here, you will see something like this. Generally, no people would know or understand how this thing actually works. It doesn't make your sound fake. It just changes something else that you can't really like like it just change things a bit, but not enough to change your voice into another voice. Technically you can. I know how to change my voice into girl voice, but I usually don't do that. Even though it's fun though. So generally, if you really want to have some oomph in your voice, at least like in the lower pitch or like on the higher pitch side, I'm currently going for like the. Actually, I should go a tiny bit like this, and then the higher bit frequency, and that would be my normal voice. Actually, like basically, it's still my normal voice. It's just like my mic is shitty, so I need to adjust a little bit to my more high quality voice. Usually, you don't really need this if you have a good mic. But I'm using like a cheap ass like mic from like Lazada. It's basically like some sort of like Mauno. I think it's called. Yes, the brand is called Mauno. It's like some China brand. So like it's cheap, super cheap. So cheap, in fact, I can use it to whack people, and I have no remorse of using it as a weapon. It might be a very good morning star. If you don't know what morning star is, basically it's a mace that is spiky, attached to a chain, and then whack the shit out of people. Hmm. Where was I? Ah, yes. The sound thingy. So the sound is kind of like already fixed. Oh yeah. There's one thing I still haven't done yet. Open studio mode. Technically I don't even need studio mode. Do I need studio mode? I think I need it. Go to studio mode, and then I will create another support scene. As you guys already can see, I have, you know what? Let's turn this thing off first. I have a shit tons of scene here. It's like neatly like filed up, this and that, yeah, the other stuff. So I have something like a scene file. So it's basically when I have like a coming soon stuff, BRB, or like a game scene or the art scene. Those are something that used for like a very raw record, because like when it comes to a game, there's a lot of things to do. I can let you see it, but I don't think hold on, let me use the studio mode. Yep. So this is the art one. You can see I only got like the art already captured here. So if I need to go to do any like art stuff, so you will see this thing like later on. I can just put this hold on a bit. I will create a special source. Actually, do you guys even understand like what is scene, what is source, right? Basically, scenes is the main file. The source is the sourced. It's the detail of the file. So let me do an example. Art. Yes. So if you have like this kind of detail, you want to put it in it. See? You know what? Let's make it smaller so I can make this bigger. Hi there, Luna. That is not a back room. This is Kiray room. Kirayceptions. So I need to adjust this. Ta-da! You see? Now I got like something that I can pull out from that I can use. This is basically you can do whatever you want with it. Like there's the capture, there's the effect, there's this, there's that. I'm not sure what glow is I've got. This is like something that I just added in. Oh, no, I know. Just delete this thing. Yes. I added a few plugin too. So if you guys are familiar with the OBS plugin, you can add a lot of stuff into it. You can use it for like adding quite lots of like different type of effect into your stuff. So just going to give you guys a very simple one. This effect that I will put on myself. Go to filter. I have things is called like a glow. So yep. See, Now I got like this white outline. I can choose whatever color I want. So also whatever size I have. So I'm just Holy Kiray. Holy Kiray, what have you done? I have no idea. Ooh, the glow. Ah. Yeah, there's a lots of way for you to do quite lots of different type of things like in the glow, of the glow, or you can use the infill. And then you can change the intensity into something else. If I'm not using dual Kawasawa, just going to do this. Yeah, when the key receptions are going way too overpowered, I become no more color and feel no size. No, I can't do anything if I do source coloring, so I just go with the color, I guess. There's a lot of things that I can do. Holy Kiray only can grant you one wish. What kind of wish do you want? Long as this doesn't require me to sell my body. Yeah, you can add quite lots of stuff. One of the thing is, let's see. Already add glow. I remember I have like something like a stroke effect. Yes. So instead of this, I can have this one, and then increase the size. Ta-da! Now I look like a sticker. I'm live stickers. I'm live stickers. Yay, yay, yay. Anti-alias. Why they put anti-alias with a question mark here? I don't think you guys can actually see this, sadly. It's basically like it just anti-alias, things like that. And the glow. Ooh, I think I can actually use this to create the what again? Like the hold on. Not enough. I thought I can just cover myself black, but no. Apparently, just enough to be like this. Offset. Now I'm just a silhouette, I guess. I got censored. Let's get this thing off me. But yeah, you can do quite lots of things with it. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. And this actually have quite a nice like crop out feeling. Like in some situations, like your colors is kind of like blend into the background color. It's like some games is like me. I am heavily like green theme. So if I go into like some game that have like a very heavy green theme, then I would have like some issues that I can't. The people cannot see me. So this way is quite a good way for like highlighting myself out there. That really depends. And there's like the user defined shader. What the heck is this? Oh, this is very high level like shader style. Let's try not to use it. I'm not a programmer, sadly, even though I used to. I'm technically just an IO programmer, which is like the input output programmer. So I only know a little bit of like the advanced one. Move transition override. Aspect shadow. Ooh, shadow. Sharpen, stroke. I remember this many. Is it render delay? Nah, not render delay. Not apply loot. Oh, I think I didn't install that particular thing, is it? Yeah, I think I didn't install that particular plugin. Ah, pooey. But yeah, you can do quite a lot of stuff with it. Just like this one. Scroll. Hi there. I'm not moving. I'm just standing on a conveyor belt, trust me. And now I'm getting cut off. In a very hilarious fashion. And I just hide behind a scene, maybe. And then who knows what will happen to me. What shall I do? Where will I appear? Aha! Yeah, you can adjust the speed too. Whee! If I adjust vertical speed, I will just go at an angle. And then you start to see double me. Imagine I add like a shit tons of me just doing this. We just give people headache. Any other things I can play with? Oh yeah, the composite blur. The composite blur. Now you can't see me. You need to wear some glasses for this. There's the box blur, dual Kawasaki blur, and then pixelated blur. Now I am coming from some sort of like yabai anime. This is when Kiray is like maybe this is RTX off Kiray. Yeah. Yeah, this one is better. Okay, much more solid, much more better. I think you guys at least can see my eye. If I move my head, if I move my head, my entire head just messed up. You can do rotations too. I think this is just going to mess up your eyes. So let's change it a little bit. Oh, I can change my pixel. Oh, now I have no idea what I am. Default, yes, default at first, then pixelate it, make it circle. Holy shit! I look like Metal Gear Solid for some reason. Oh, this one. This one have quite a shape here. But how about hexagon? Hexagon, triangle. Everything looks weird. Holy shit, I just got glitched out. Ooh. Hello guys. I have no idea what I am. can blur it even more. Holy shit. Ooh. I like it, kind of. Like the way I kind of like come out from the blurriness. How about Dual Kawasaki? Yeah, the Dual Kawasaki actually blurs myself more. I can even blur it to a point that I basically can't see myself anymore. Basically, this thing, Dual Kawasaki is like not Kawasaki. I keep calling it Kawasaki. It's more like Dual Kawasaki. Dual Kawasaki is it's more like double blur. So it gave off like a little bit of like effect like that. Any mod I can play with? I have no idea what loot is. Advanced mask. Oh, advanced mask is actually like it's a pretty fun thing, but I can't use it in here, so let's just delete everything here first. I don't really need it. Yep, just normal me right now. Oops. Oops. Press the wrong thing. But basically, if anyone want to know like a little bit of story, like how I lost everything, is very simple. I have like a. I feel like my computer is a little bit janky yesterday, and then I tried to like. Oh, usually if you have issues, just restart your computers. But for some reason, after I restart, it's just black screen when it turned back on. So I was like a little bit panicked, but also same time I was like, nah, I used to it. Like usually this kind of things is because like I may have overclocked my RAM and then my RAM stick just went haywire and things like that happen. So I just unplugged my RAM one by one, keep restarting it to test it out, and then until like just that one particular RAM and it works. And I managed to go into the BIOS boot systems, and then when I got in the boot system, BIOS system itself first, and then I go into BIOS firmware, go to boot, and I didn't see anything at all. I was like, oh shit, this is big. But let's see, like I still can, because my main concern is still the RAM thingy. So I went on and turned off the RAM overclocking stuff, and then slowly plug back the RAM one by one, testing can I open it up the BIOS or not. And then finally I managed to go into BIOS with ease with all the RAM stick in. The problem is the boot drive is disappeared. It basically cannot read the boot drive at all, so I have to turn on like something like CMS or something to be able to kind of see it, but I need to restart a few times for it to finally be seen. And then I go in to take a look at it. Like all my file is there, so it's fine. No, I haven't boot into the OS, so it's just like seeing everything inside from the firmware BIOS thingy. So I was like, maybe I can try start the thing now. So when I try to boot the OS, for some reasons, I wait for like 30 minutes. That thing just could not come out or finish loading. So I just like I'm not sure it's because me impatient or not, or like I'm already on a little bit edge. And then I just force shut down the computer and then just flat out went to like reinstall the OS. At first, there's like a few hard drive is missing back then in BIOS after a few reboot, and then I went into like do a little bit of like repair using my pen drive that have like OS installed inside. So I tried to repair it, but it say it can't be repaired. So I was like, oh well, I just have to like you know completely format my system drive. So I need to format my system drive and sorry that my brain suddenly have a brain fart. Basically I went to like system drive, format everything, delete my system drive designations, and then reformat again. For some reason, I need to reformat twice for it to work properly. And finally, everything's boot up. But sadly, when I finished boot up the gosh dang thing, I realized that one of my hard drive is gone. And then, worst thing is like the hard drive contained all my art asset and stuff. At least my VTube Studio is on like the Steam drive. My Steam drive, game drive, is literally on the other side of the planet. So I'm safely. My model is saved, but sadly, everything I drew is gone. I do have some backup, but the backup only like backup around like 3 years old stuff. So the older than 3 years old stuff is gone, and then also like any stuff that I made this year is gone, which is the worst one because I have a lot of like revamping like my overlay and stuff this year, and then I spent literally like 2 months like improving my overlay and stream and stuff. But now everything's gone. I have to redo everything again. I don't even have like a template for it to be honest. At least I got my idea straight, so I can just redo everything but better. I don't even have time to do my thumbnail. This is why, like, when you go to see the thumbnail list, like, my weird-ass thumbnail is like, "All have lost," and then have that, like, regret faces, regret meme in there. If nobody actually know that meme, that, sorry, I'm old. And I'm very hungry, and I'm very thirsty. I should eat something, but also at the same time, I don't really want to eat anything. I ate something bad. Apparently, the food I ate, like the snack I ate not long ago, I thought it just have some weird taste, and then they told me like, no, that is like some other thing. It's not that weird taste. It's literally rotten. And I was like, ah shit. I already swallowed half of it. I tried to swallow it. Because that's the thing, like they usually like to eat like my family usually not all my family, my parents is fine, but my aunt, they like to eat like fermented fruit, fermented veggie stuff. So I thought it was like fermented veggie roll, and then they told me no, it's not fermented. That thing is like some other thing that's not veggie at all inside. So it's literally rotten at all. If you have that taste, that means like that thing's literally rotten. And then I was like, ah, shit. And then I kind of realized, yeah, fermented stuff is technically in a way they are rotten food, but they are rotten it with good bacteria. But the thing I ate is kind of just rotten. So I was like, I don't have any like appetite to eat anything at all at this point. Ah. And then I did eat a lot of stuff. Now I'm very hungry. At least I eat like something, but I feel like if I eat more stuff, I would like start puking or vomiting. Like in a way, I'm not sure like how people use the word. Do you use the word puke or use the word vomit? I'm not really sure myself. Um, I just know like usually people do this kind of things. When they say it, they will say vomit. But for me, I always like use the word puking. Is it puke and vomit is a different thing? I'm not really sure. Oh yeah. Let me. I've totally forgot. Hold on a bit. Na 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 na. Live stream, I am live streaming. Doing nothing at all. I have no idea why I start worrying. I have no idea why I do this. I just know that I'm not great. I feel hungry. I feel hungry. Okay, I think I shared enough stuff out there. Me, ooh, a. I should do some art stuff, to be honest. Oh yeah. There's this thing I need to like finish on to. And yes, let's do some decorations. First, let's have again. Hold on a bit. Control C. Not this. Yes, this one. Okay, you here. I put you right behind. Let's have like some of the image already set up here. I still have my old just chat image, so let's just finish that thing. Just chat overlay. Let's go into this file that I have saved. This is the backup file. At least I have this thing. I don't have to be afraid. Okay, ta-da! I have no idea what I'm doing. So at least I got this thing done. Let's put in the background. Starry background. Yes, this guy. So starry background will be behind, and then I can remove the OBS. Ta-da! The overlay is finished for this thing, but I still required some image slideshow. Most of my art is gone, but maybe I still can manage to salvage a little bit. Let's see. Oh no, all my commission art is gone. Gone. I will put you in here. They're a little bit fast, so I'm just going to change them to be, instead of 2 seconds, I will put 10 seconds. Thank you. But I have quite a lot of things missing at the moment. Because I lost quite a lot of my art files, so I need to somehow gather them back and then save them into a safe place. Because like currently I'm still like doing a lot of like overlay setting and stuff. So if anyone want to learn a little bit about like how to use OBS, I obliged to teach you guys how to make OBS stuff, and also at the same time, we'll more or less give you guys tips how to do stuff like this. Like as you already can see, I have quite a lot of like scene file, core scene, and then support scene, this and that, yada stuff. It's better it's technically better this way if you have like character just for character scene, OBS just for OBS scene, mic just for mic, and then speaker. And then I have this like for the game one. I can't really like show it this way, so I'm just going to click this. Hope you guys can somewhat read it, even though it's like, you know. So you can see like the game scene, like they capture the game, of course, but also game audio, stuff like that. And then as for the art one, it's just art. So it's just going to screen captures my drawing tablet, just that way. And then the BRB scene, I still haven't do it. So the coming soon scene, I still haven't finished yet. Actually, it was half done, and then something happened. My hard disk that contained all my art stuff is gone, so I have to redo everything again now. The end scene too. I am very sad. Like, I was like, I already halfway finished my cafe for my drawing scene. This one. But sadly, now I have to redo everything again. But it's a good thing that I at least like I'm those kind of person who overshare stuff in the sense. So I keep sharing my artwork even I do like work in progress, like or just did a little bit of stuff, and then I'll just like share it out like, hey guys, I did this. Hey guys, I did that. And then like it comes in handy because like I keep like sharing so many stuff that even though I lost a lot of my drawing file itself, but the final product is like everywhere. So I can just like download either in Discord and Twitter, this and that stuff. So like all my stuff is still kind of there, but also the same time not there. There's still quite a lot I have to do. So enough for the receptions. Yeah, I made that thing myself. Thankfully, this thing is like I made it ages ago, so like the backup's still there, so I kind of like still have that. But because like that thing I put so much effort to make. So much effort. Where was I again? Yes, this one. Um, let's open up the OBS. The OBS is a little bit like way too much. Let's add some filter into this one. The composite blur. Yes, the composite blur. So it doesn't really like you know, too intrusive. Do Kawasaki, and then let's put you like 3, like not too like enough to notice this blur, so it doesn't like do too much. Like the sharper things you can see the sharper things. So I have to fix up like my OBS file for this. Let's go to the internet. And gather what I lost. All the media file that I have. Like let's go to see, look at media, and yes, the Brett 99U. Too bad you guys can't hear the music. You know what? Actually, I can just pull this thing out and then just show you guys this thing. This is one of the thing that I made. Hold on. I need to go to. Maybe I have to do something. I have a record file, right? But if I have a record, then it's just like double sections at that point. Um, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. This one, and then like I have to go to mic, and then technically sound, not just mic and sound. Next time I should make like mic and sound. Um, Application audio. Yeah, this plugin is actually pretty good. It's called application audio output captures. So you guys can try to have it. It can do quite lots of things. I'm just going to say this is music, and then I will go and select Microsoft Edge. Yes, when I do like my own, like I have Opera GX, but also same time when I do my stream stuff, my YouTube stream account or my Twitter account, I'll just use Edge. You know, like I keep my personal stuff and like the multimedia stuff separated. So let's pull this thing up. Should put it in here because I can later on I can switch. Hold on. And then filter, turn off the composite blur. Ta-da. So this is one of the commission art I made for Fluffy Jim, but I also made this short just for fun. Like the story of it is like she basically force fed people bread, and then I was like, Usually I do like a very like a time lapse for me drawing this thing, and then here's the thing that I made for the time lapse, this and that stuff. But I need to stuff some music into it. Sadly, YouTube are very shitty when it comes to music or song. Even sometimes you use like not copyrighted stuff, you will still get copyright claim, which is sucks. So I found a way to like circumstance or like work around with. Well, they kind of forced my hand. So yeah, I'm using AI stuff, but it's a very nice AI stuff, to be honest. But don't worry, I'm not those kind of asshole who use AI and then claim that I'm the one who made it. Like this AI is AI. I have a budget. I can't hire like very talented musicians and sing at the same time. Like hire artists itself is already expensive. Imagine hire musicians and a singer. That is way out of a normal indie person budget. Yeah. I don't know why the music goes way too hard. Actually, how hard is music? Oh, the music, you guys can't hear it. Hold on a bit. Yeah, like it's a weird thing to say. Like when it comes to like AI music, is like still fine, somewhat still fine. But at least like I think AI 2 is still something like good to use in some way, but also same time is like the behind the scenes stuff is pretty ugly. Also like people use it in a misleading way. Like you can use calculator in a lot of way. Like you can use it as a tool, but a lot of people like just rely on things like I come from the era that when it comes to internet, we use the internet as a tool to either find stuff or use them properly to do things, stuff like that. But generation nowadays, they more or less not really using it, more like they are relying on it. So it comes to very different sentimental stuff. It's basically similar to like back in the days, people use calculator or people use camera to get art or do some math calculations. and then people hate that fact. And then because like nowadays we basically are just relying on like calculator. We don't really use manual that much, the manual way, stuff like that. So times will change, like how people would think. But also same time, this disingenuousness of like the behind the scene, behind the AI, you know, that is a little bit effed up. But you know that. Hold on. Let's try pause this thing so you guys can hear it happen. Which is yeah, I forgot to add into executable. And then the music I think is going to be very loud, so I'm just going to tone this thing down maybe a little bit. 89 decibel negative. So let you guys hear it. Cold night, silent street. Okay, how loud is this thing? Yeah, for some reason like the music quite match up with like the timing that I start doing line art. This one I just don't bother to make line art anymore. not line art, sketch. I just straight up made line art. Too bad I have actually quite a lot of ideas for making the emote, but I'm just going to make one. So yeah, you can kind of like see like I made after render. Here's the thing, not even a hot take at this point. When it comes to drawing emote art, you don't really have to go this hard. Like this is like half hard. I already like toned down the level of like overdoing it. Let me try to like find it. I need to find back my old emote thingy. Yes, this one. Like you can see this guy. My higher emote back then when I was streaming on Twitch. So you guys can see this. Like, holy shit, this guy has been overdoing it and everything. Because why? When you kind of like see them in like very like tiny, like I can't even zoom like make it tiny anymore. So when it's like super tiny like this one, or like I can try it. I think I have a more tiny one here. Yes. So if you have like a super tiny emote, you can't barely see anything. So having too much detail does nothing. People can't see in the first place. So you have to make your emote same time that you have to be aware to the point that you need to make it visible for people. So when they spam like small ass emote, people still can see it. Yeah, I actually draw quite a lot of things. But yeah, this is like back then when I was still experimenting a lot of like different kind of like emote. Yes. Not emote, like art style. Because like I have a lot of like chibi style I can draw, or like this like very like not exactly chibi, but it's like a low budget comic face. Actually, it's from like a manga that I read, so I kind of like loosely replicated. And then this one, this is what I call like the silly sketch. It's basically in a very sketchy way. You can see like most of the sketch lines there, but again, like I say, even though you have like a this one is not a good one, this one yes. Even though I left the sketch line on purpose, but when it turns into emote, it's just going to be like a very, very, very small thing. You can't actually see it properly, like the faded line. So having that is completely useless. Or something like this, you can see like super detail. Actually, it was not an emote, but I just turned it into the emote. But in a way, like you already can see, like it's quite detailed to the point that it shouldn't be in the first place, because when it's like very small, you can't even see most of the thing in the first place. And then and then I get like a light bulb moment. I'm not sure the other Derby Chibi is like still exists in here. Yes, the Derby Chibi is still here. Yeah. So I invented, technically not invented. I think some people actually did this before, but for me, I did not reference anything. I keep drawing, and then I find this particular method to draw a chibi, and it's called a derpy chibi. So they have like a very derpy looking. The eyes is like completely like, usually you want like a very perfect like cemetery like faces stuff. Like this is on purpose without cemetery as much as possible. And then I do not put any iris in there, so it makes the eyes actually like really unfocused. So they kind of look dumb. And because their face by default look dumb, I can make them do a lot of dumb stuff. So this is one of them, and then this is the first prototype. If you kind of like later on will notice one thing is like I will draw this guy shit tons of lot when I keep talking about like my art journey, is because like I always use him as a as an experimental subject. He is one of my Vtuber friends. Like he says it's fine using him to doing art experiment and stuff. So I use him to do a lot of art experiment and stuff. But yeah, this one, the title is basically reverse flip. So he basically do the kick flip for the skateboard, but he flip himself instead. And then yeah, there's quite a lot of like chibi work that I try to like keep on like discover how to do it properly, and this one is the cutest one. I had enough the face that is basically had enough. I'm not a cat. I'm a tiger. And then where else is the thingy? Hmm. 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 Where's my other Debbie Chibi? Yes, this one. Yeah. Ah. Basically, it's another friend of mine. I just like make a Debbie Chibi out of her. You can already see like I made the eyes like super in a way like not focus at all. If I draw an iris, they will be like looking at directions. But if I don't draw an iris, you do not know what they are looking at. They're basically zoning out. And then this one, eating candy. Technically, it's a planet. She just thought it's a candy. So Derpy Chibi actually have like this like very funny trait that is basically they look dumb. Yeah, that is the core trait of Derpy Chibi. They look kind of dumb, and then I can draw them doing lots of like cute dumb stuff. And this is me overworking, tired. Just like now, technically now I'm actually quite tired too. I've been trying to fix the computers like for the entire night, and then even now I still haven't slept yet. I still have to fix all my OBS stuff. But yeah, and as you guys can kind of notice, yes, I am a low-key takodachi. Ta-da! Yeah, this takodachi is like behind her. You know what he's doing. Need to draw the back. This is Tibina. Oh yes, this sibling death. Another Debbie Chibi. I remember I still have one Debbie Chibi. I didn't really use them that much because I don't think a lot of people like specifically requested want me to make an emo of Debbie Chibi, except one. Yeah, most of the time all my Debbie Chibi is like all made by myself for fun. There was never a case that people like specifically wanted Debbie Chibi emote or something like that. Oh yeah, I actually made my friends back then. Oh, is this one? Yes. So this backup doesn't have the tofu with the human form, but it does have this rather not that smart form. Why is this thing so bright? Setting dark mode. Where are we setting this thing as dark mode? Hold on. Change next time you start the app. Yes, tofu. Yeah, too bad I can't change it to dark mode now. I need to restart my computer too, for like most of my window to become dark mode. Again, I just formatted my computers. Lots of things, lots of settings. I still haven't really like finished setup yet. So you can see, this is a tofu reactive. Actually, I made quite a lot of reactive for my friends too, for fun and for free. Again, I love to make free art, but the problem is I can't eat when I make free art. And then this is the fish guy that I made for a friend. Boo, 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 boo. I hate it in transitions they have like this blur, but yeah. It's not the best artwork, but it's enough for you to use. Oh, some of the clip speed survived. I thought I lost most of my clip speed stuff. Just some, not everything, sadly. So yeah, those are my generally my work. But now I need to find a way to seek out all my lost work from the computer crash. So let's again try to activate back the filters so I won't like harm people's eyes too much. Wait, not like harm people eyes too much. I don't want people to see too many things. Maybe sometimes some people send some private stuff. But you know this, I'm trying to find something. That's the thing. Oh yeah. Oh, music, turn off. Okay. I realized I actually sent most of my commission file with, yes, I do see a reference to make my thumbnail, but yeah. I do yeah, yes. Oh wait, this doesn't have that. Let me go to Google Drive. Yes, I send people Google Drive of the stuff that I made for them. So Google Drive. Let's see, my drive. And then anything with an RAR file. Search RAR. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait a minute. Of course I can't find it. Wrong drive. All right, real memory note. I have to download this thing. Download. Yes. Download. Yeah, I think most of the things I already have it. How about zip? Zipped. I just realized I don't really have a lot of commission done. So I just waste a bunch of my time. I only got 2 files that I can insert into it as my commission art stuff. I don't remember like what else commissions I have finished this month. Don't tell me I really just did 2. I don't even have one for months here. I have no idea what you are saying. Oh, I forgot like one of the support scenes. I can add it too. Go here, add. Yes, I actually not downloaded. I actually have this thing. This is not a plugin, but it is like a also like a browser plugin. So no. Uh, because usually you guys can sort of like see like some things like this. Um, so something like this happens. When you go to see like some YouTuber, they do streaming. They can highlight people like super chat and stuff. And on the screen, and then they can read it. Sometimes you things like they just like do it in a clip and then they kind of like highlight the thing. No, you can actually do something like this. Ta-da! So I need to put this chat highlight thingy. Let's go to just chat now. And then browser. Add highlight into it. This guy will be right on top. So when you ask something like this, I can just click. Ta-da! Anyone who say anything, and then I can just ta-da! I don't know why sometimes they just highlight it in a weird way, but yeah. Maybe sometimes it know like something that I should go highlight, so they just highlight some of the word. But yeah, I can just essentially just click anything I want and just highlight the word. And of course, it works with the super chat and stuff. But I am not that famous enough to get like my super chatting unlocked yet. So anyone who wants to support me to be able to do more stuff with my stream, and then I can do more things that will help you guys, or not help you guys, like you know what I'm talking about, like do all sorts of awesome things. And yeah, that would be great. Just give it a subscribe, and remember, if you like what I'm doing, to give me a like too. That sounds so cheesy. Yeah. I totally forgot. I didn't manage to show you guys a lot of stuff. Oh yes, this thing. Yeah. Yeah, I just like accidentally forgot. Like, oh, you guys can't actually see what I'm talking about. Things like this. I can just highlight the word I want. Oh, I can't show the image of this one. Sadly. No. Bot tricks. I had bot tricks, to be honest. Like back then, I do try to go for like a lot of like dual streaming, multi-stream, yes. And then I got lazy. I really don't like Twitch. Of course, YouTube are quite shady too, but also same time, I do not like Twitch. Like, if I hate both of them, but if I need to compare, of course, Twitch is shittier. So I end up have to like, just don't like Twitch. Oh yeah, like among all the features, that's one I really want to like try it out. Hold on a bit. 3D effect. Yes. Hi there. Ooh, ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, you should go to your sleep. I just lost everything. My art drive is gone. So I have to redo all my overlay and stuff. So I'm just going to slowly show off my overlay things and then teach you guys how to do overlay stuff. This and that, yada yada thingy. You know? Everything is still like half baked. But most of the things is like I would say like quite 50% done. Not even 50% done, to be honest. There's still a lot to do. And then like that's since I lost all my overlay, I will still need to make most of the overlay back. Yay, preview! Loved it. Here's the thing. I let you know a certain past I have. I think I've been talking about it a lot. Like most of the people already know. But you're new. You're new. Like quite a lot of people are new. I hope everyone here is new. But yeah, I used to long time ago. I actually used to be famous, but not as a VTuber, of course. Like the face behind the VTuber. But yeah. Too bad. Too bad. Too bad. Facebook did me dirty. So it's a sad story. It's basically this. I do like what I am doing right now. Back in the days, I'm practically like when I stream in Facebook. Now. Here's the thing. Facebook back then is not that shitty. Okay, like it is shitty, but it haven't been exposed kind of shitty. you know. So, it was like 7 years ago I started streaming. Yes, it's that long. So I was like 7 years ago I started streaming. Let's go to here. Let's go to here and then blur the shit out of this thing so we can talk about it. Yeah. So 7 years ago, I was streaming on Facebook is because I just want to de-stress and then like do some like media production stuff as the hobby, like be a YouTuber, be a streamer, stuff like that. I watch a lot of like second generation, third generation of YouTube stuff. So I personally am quite inspired by Fredview, or like you can say like people from a rocket jump. And I was like, want to learn how to do filming and thingy, this and that stuff. Yeah, have a nice night, Chloe. Good night. But yeah, like back to the story. So I'm basically just do lots of stuff, mainly for fun, for hobby and stuff. The one thing I did not really like be that expected is that there's not a lot of people like teach people how to use OBS back then, because like back in the days, OBS 6 or 7 years ago, they are very bad. Like not just like tiny bad, like super bad. If you really want to make it work, you really have to literally program the shit out of it. I can literally, I can try to show it to you guys. I have to go back here again. Hold on a bit. Yeah, I really gotta go back. Filters, composite blur. I need to find like a shortcut key to do this thing. To like end it, and this like blur thingy. But yeah, I should duplicate it. Yeah, I should duplicate it. But yeah, never mind it yet. But yes, if I actually like go to like image scene, if I create just one image, you can see like I can do not like this anymore. Yeah, like back then you can actually program put like C plus coding into it. I guess they actually removed the ability to C plus coding in this thing. Let's see, browser. Yes, I think browsers still have it. yes, you can see like custom CSS. You literally can C++ coding quite a lot of stuff. Back in the day, we do not have like Fuji reactive, like the thing that like create like the 2D image that talk and then it turn into another image when the text sound stuff like that. You have to program the shit out of it. Not just I'm not just kidding. I'm not kidding. Like you literally have to like go to like finesse so much coding to find the file, to read the file, and then when you talk, it activate that file, and then when it finished talking, it go to another file, this and that, yada yada stuff, rinse and repeat, and then do the bounce. You have to physically program the bouncing, and then program the fading, and then do everything this and that. It's a lot of work. It's basically a lot of work back in the days if you want to do anything. So, let me delete this thing first. Also, at the same time, I will just keep doing this. I will clone this thing. How to clone it again? There's like maybe it's a filter. No. Close. Yeah, source clone. I have no idea what I can clone. Oh yes, yeah. OBS, yes. Clone OBS. And then do the same thing, but this thing have different property. Filters, going to add this effect, and then composite blurred, yes. Do a Kawasaki. Good. So I can just go to here and then all here this way. Ah, good. Stuff is working. Things is taking shape. But anyway, where was I again? Sorry, I have the ability of the 3 years old ADHDness. Where was I again? Ah, yes. So OBS back then is like completely manual. There's so many things manual. Like it doesn't really have this much like user interface, this and that, yada yada stuff. Is basically just barren. And then you have to program yourself UI and everything. Like that was like 7 years ago. Like holy shit, it's a blast in the past. But yeah, back in the days I was like streaming a lot and then like try to learn how to use OBS. I was like, why not I stream setting up OBS, like creating art asset, this and that, yada stuff as a content itself. Like stream how to stream. And stream how to make like stream asset. Also using in the same time. Or try to be creative, like learn how to do this, do that, like create a logo, make it scrolling around. Like it's very fun. Back then, I have a lot of fun, but also because of that, a lot of people start watching me in Facebook, of course. People are curious, like what the heck is streaming and this and that stuff. Basically, I think around like 7 years ago, like streaming is just like starting to become a thing. Like Twitch just starting and then have like a huge boom around that time. And then I also get a boom in Facebook around like a year after, so it's like 6 years ago. For some reasons, my stream slowly climb up to like normal, just like maybe like 2-3 people watch me. For some reasons, there's like, holy shit, what happened? Why there's like 2,000 people watching me? Like it's not like view, it's concurrent viewer. Basically, it's live 2,000 pair of eyeballs staring at me, talking my ass out how to do OBS stuff. Of course, I also like do a lot of like production work, like teach people how to do lighting. Again, like I love how to do like media filming stuff, so I also study a lot about like how to do key like, feel like, this and that, yeah, the other stuff. And then I'm studying engineering, so I also like to talk about like scientific stuff, this and that, yeah, that stuff, how things is actually made. A lot of like maybe just like trivial stuff, you know. And then I'm quite a tech person too, so I'm also like reviewing different type of like streaming tech stuff, like like a phone holding arm, like holder, like stand, this and that. Yeah, this stuff. Back then, you don't really have that much stuff. Okay, back then people don't even use their phone as a webcam. They literally use like a DSLR camera. Back then, I'm actually quite lucky. My brother actually, my second brother, second older brother, he actually owned a photo booth company. So he have this one extra camera. What they call it again? I keep messing up the name sequence. I'm not sure it's Canon D4 or Canon 4D. I forgot. So that camera is like very powerful camera, but he rarely have to bust it out to use. So I was like, "You're not using it, right? Can I get it?" That's also where I get most of my lighting equipment from too, because like he basically have like some of the lighting equipment, like usually ring light comes in pair. Like say you need a key light and a soft light, and then also like a flashlight. So basically, sometimes you get like one light broken, so that pair is like not really like functionable. So it's like a very old equipment, so I just steal it. Not actually steal it. Of course, he know that I took it. I asked him. He said fine, and then I take it. Also, there's like this like very beat up green screen I have, and then it's actually like some of the colors is like not that green anymore. Like have like a patch of bleach white, not actually fully white, but you know like a few patch of like color running away. Not as green as it used to be. So my brother also want to toss that thing away, but he don't know where to toss it. And then say, toss into my room then. And then voila, I got a green screen. Not the best one, but it's doable if you learn how to like tweak things good enough, you know. So I become like the kind of guy who seems like have a lots of like high budget stuff, like have lighting, have like green screen, have this, have that, you know. And I keep teaching people how to use it properly too. I went ahead and learned a lot of things, how to use the camera properly, how to do adjustment, this and that, yeah, that stuff. Since I also work part time as a photographer too, so I know how to do like a lot of like ISO change, um, how to do like temp change, like adjustment, this and that, yeah, that stuff. How to do things properly, like even the most basic stuff. Like some people didn't know like frame, like shutter rate and ISO. Like this two is the most basic one. They most people don't really know too much about it. And then also at the same time, they don't really know manual focus is a key thing for being a streamer. I'm not kidding. Like maybe nowadays they have like a better like autofocus, but back in the days, manual focus is very important because like it just manual focus you in a certain distance. You're not going to move a lot anyway. It's not like you are going around like dancing back and forth in a very big ass room. Most streamer doesn't really have a big ass room, so have like a very fixed manual focus is like good. A lot of people use like autofocus. This is why like they sometimes go blur in and out. Some of the times it's very annoying. And sorry, I'm slowly nerding back out. That is like my, like my OBS teacher face. But yeah, I teach a lot about like how to do OBS thing. But around like 6 years ago, and I bought I already have a PS4, but I never be able to stream a console game because you need a capture card for it. And then I spent some of my part-time photographer money and bought a capture card. It's a dinky old ass like easy cap, like the China made one. So it's not the made in China one. So it's not really like the Elgato high ranking, but enough to get the jobs done. So I try to like start streaming some Monster in the game and some because my PC is not that powerful, so I can't really like stream games and like do all the stuff I'm doing, like high production, like stuff that tank a lot of like CPU and GPU power from OBS. So I can't really like play games and do all those things at the same time. So having a capture card to capture a console game basically is like a very separate like encoding stuff happening there. So it doesn't really harms that much. So I can keep playing games and have like most of my stuff running at the same time. Is actually pretty fun. Do all those kind of things. And more people start to watch me because I'm start playing games. And Monster Hunters, Ratchet and Clank, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 2. But yeah, just generate those games. And there's like one game, when I'm trying to play this game, I kind of like skyrocketed from like 2,000-ish people watching me, and then it become like 5, and then 6K, and I was like, oh shit, there's a lot of people. But there's one break the camel's back. Spider-Man. Yeah, when Spider-Man came out, I tried to play that game, and then I get like consistent like first day I streamed that game is like maybe 7 to 6,000 people watching me. And then like the second day I tried to stream about that game, it turned to like 12K, and then the highest peak when I tried to do all the like challenge to like the gold challenge, so I can fight Taskmaster. So I have to keep on like grinding all those like gold medal here and there. Around that time, I actually get like 25K people watching me. Now I was like, holy shit! I do not know how to handle this much people. It's scary, like, because here's the thing. Why it's very scary for me is back then when I've streamed in Facebook, I stream as a hobby. So I'm literally streaming with my Facebook. So all my detail, my actual name, and again, like I stream with my face, so I'm practically doxing every single part of myself and my family and everything. Like when I actually get like 3,000 people watching me around that time, I'm already a little bit concerned, because again, I watch a lot of like second generation of like YouTuber. So I got a little bit scared already, because like I know how much YouTuber from like the second and third generation, they all either like got dogs or like got what again, like they got some scandal, this and that other stuff, like practically have themselves exposed as like not exposed, like that address in one way or another is not really that great. So I was like a little back then I was still very young. I know, like around like 22 is technically like a young adult, but my mentally still very young. Okay, I'm a very idiotic kid, and a very idiotic young adult. Even now, I'm still very stupid. Yeah. Either way, so yeah, like, and around that time, I was like really scared already, and then I tried to like change my Facebook page name. Yes, at least I'm still smart enough to create a page, but it's still a duplicate of my my Facebook account, my actual Facebook account. So I tried to change my name because it's a duplicate of my Facebook account to a page. If you want to change a name and stuff, it become like a much more like higher difficulty requirement. You have to send a request to Facebook, and then they will actually have a person oversees your request. They have to read everything. But I just because back then I didn't know about that, I just like panic and then say I want to change my name only without any reasons. So I just click, write a name, and then change it. Say I want to change to this name overnight. Because again, I love to do a lot of things overnight, because I'm also an engineer. I study overnight. I play games overnight. Everything overnight. It's very bad for health. Don't do that. And yeah, so I want to change my name to overnight, and then I just sent to Facebook that request, and then I keep waiting maybe for like 2 weeks or something like that. That time my 2 to 3 thousand like viewer have grown to a 6K ish viewer, so it's like it's quite a lot already, and I'm already like under pressures. I'm not sure. Like I'm already like starting to that time around that time I actually starting to like streaming in between my page and my own personal account, because like my page literally have way too many people watch me. I got a little bit afraid, so sometimes I do stream like when I do art stuff. I just want peace and quiet, so I just stream in my actual Facebook account. So like if I try to dig around, you can sort of like see things like here and there. Like I have a little bit of my older stream from my account, but my page well, later on you'll know what happened to that page. But yeah, around the time I already like a little bit like in and out, not really wanted to stream because like there's way too many people. But I still love to do what I want to do, because streaming is actually a really fun hobby. Like all the production stuff, this entire stuff. Like again, I like to do a lot of like production stuff. It's pretty fun, and it's something like this too. It's fun. Yeah, big hack Kiray. Hi there. Whoa! Not going to show that part. I'm going to get like called out. You want me to spin, eh? I can. I have my mouse actually can release a free scroll wheel. So the moment I click Control and scroll, I can overspin myself a lot. I spin the wrong thing. Ah! 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 Coming back. Hold on. Coming back. Alright. I need to lock this thing down. Okay. Lock it down. Sorry, Clonu. I'm going to spin you back. Lock it down. Okay. Let's do it again. Ah! This fucking accident. I lock it the wrong place. Wait. I need to go back. Pretend you didn't see anything, okay? Oh shit! I'm actually like tilted to the point that I can't go back to my original positions. Unlock everything again? Yes. And then lock you. This one, I think I need to expand it to the point like this. And then click. Oh, too big. So click you up here and lock you in. Yes. Wee. Nope. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, I have enough fun. Oh, that's too close. Yeah, I'm forever tilted. Oh, I somehow managed to spin so fast. I came back to my I came back to the I came back to like normal angle. which is a good thing. Yeah, I always spend myself, but yeah, generally it's like that. Where was I again? I keep losing track. Ah, gosh, dang ADHD stuff. Um, yeah, like generally again, like around the time I was like actually a little bit like starting to like I still love what I want to do, so I'm still trying to do things in my page. Like everyone want to like do that one hit wonder to become like famous and stuff. I do have something of that resemblance, but again, I cannot change my name. I'm toxic myself, so I'm actually quite reluctant to like stream in that page back then. But yeah, I tried to stream all that, and finally, the request of changing my page name has replied. And then what they reply me is this is not good enough of a reason to change your name. I was like, all right. I didn't write anything why I want to change my name. So this time I requested better. I also write down the name I want to change in a proper way. It doesn't like it's not a sus name or something like that. It's not Yabai at all. It's just called overnight. Yeah, I think it's also the name overnight is one of the issues, but also let me uh roll back a little bit to that. So I write my name overnight, and then like I say like, hey, this is my real this page currently is my real name, and then I have like this many people watching me consistently, and then I want to change my name because I'm doxing myself in some sense. So can you give my brother a little bit of help and then like approve this thing so I can change my name, and then I send my second request of changing my page name. Around that time, because like again, human review, so I have to wait for a very long time. And I didn't expect I had to wait for 2 months. And around that time, again, like I keep streaming, I keep gaining more viewer, and then like I got like 9,000 H people, 12,000 H people, and then Spider-Man came out, and I got like 25k people keep watching me doing silly stuff because I'm basically the entire time I just roleplay Batman as Spider-Man. But yeah, so finally, like I got like a few like my peak like 25k afterward, and then like go back to like stable 12k people watching me. The chat is still flying to the point that I can't even read anymore. Um, so like around that time, I was like finally received a mail, and oh, they took it this long. Finally, did they approve it? And then I look at it, Mister. Toot, 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 toot. Basically, I can just use my Kiray name, Mr. Kiray. Technically, it's not Kiray; it's my actual name that time. Um, we have seen your request and read your reasoning, but this is not a good enough reason. I was like, holy shit! How is this not a good enough reason? So we will not proceed with your page name change, and as our page change name policy, you can only request to change your name twice. So this second one is still not passable. We are going to lock down your name change request, the ability to do anything of changing your name. And then I go take a look at that button, and then the button is grayed out. Yeah, you can't even click it anymore. Back then, I was so afraid and so angry. I can't even remember that much like emotional stuff happening around that time. I just know that I was like in a panic and anger of wanting to either at first I disable my page first because like they're not going to change my name anyway, so I'm not going to like keep streaming it at that point. So I just disabled it, but later on I feel like I'm not sure what happened. It's basically like some rage take over me. I was like, you know what? F this. just open it up and just say instead of reactivate it, and then I go ahead and delete. Yes, delete the page. And then funny thing is like when you want to delete the page, they ask you 3 times. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you really, really sure? And I was like, yes, I'm sure. I'm just gonna delete the entire page without any announcement. Like my page actually quite lively, and I without any announcement that I'm going to shut this thing off, or like I'm going to move, I'm going to do this, do that. I just straight up delete the entire page. And it's a very convoluted feeling, but also same time. Again, back in the days, I was studying engineering, so I was like thinking, like, my true job is engineering, so I'm not going to do be like a YouTube star anyway. So I just straight up ahead delete everything without any remorse. Like back then, even like after a few years, I still don't feel any remorse because like, well, it's not my actual job anyway. Now I'm actually really sad. I was like, oh, such a lost opportunities. This is now my actual real occupation. But again, yeah, I just straight up delete everything and then start streaming on Twitch. Imagine this. You have like a consistent 6 to 12k view, and then the peak you ever have is like 25k ish. I think it's like 25.5, something like it's close to like 26k, but yeah, it never really reached that far. But imagine you have a peak 25. I just rounded up in the lower number because I think my number is a little bit ridiculous at this point if I keep saying this way. Because you look at me now, 3 concurrent viewer. Thank you anyone who's staying here. Welcome. And yeah, so like imagine like you have like more than 1k is already I was like consistently have like 6 to 12. And then now I moved to Twitch, like Twitch already like the boom already ended. So Twitch back then, like in like 6 years ago, Twitch. They have a very shitty algorithm for non-established streamer. They only have good established streamer get benefit from it. So a guy who practically have no name and I didn't bought any because I didn't announce anything, so I did not bring any my viewer from Facebook to Twitch at all. So I literally start from zero. When I say zero, I mean zero. And I stream straight up 2 years with 0 view. It's just it's a very I'm not sure what to say. It's like very difficult feeling the process back then. But again, like I was literally doing it as a hobby, so I have no big qualms of it. In fact, I think I can do quite lots of things in peace because of it. And yeah, and then I was like keep doing it, and keep doing it until like that time I finally I finally got like an audience. Like, like have like around like if low, like 40-ish people watching me. If high, it may be like 90-ish people watching me. It's a quite a high point for me that time. Finally, like 2 years of hard work. Like I got like I finally got some name of myself, and that is like me from streaming a little bit of like 3D animation stuff. At that time, I actually quit studying engineering because I got some like medical stuff happening to me, and then I was like a little bit too stressed, so I also like move away from engineering. Too many idiot, and then I have to carry too many people. Either way, yes. So around the time I already studied like 3D animation, so I was like very enthusiastic about 3D animations, and I do aside from 3D animations, I also do like PSO2. If you don't know what PSO2 is, it's Fantasy Star Online 2. It's a game. It's an online game that only stays in Japan for like 10 years and then finally release and then went crook. Released in global and then nobody plays it. But yeah, like around that time, like that's still like only released in Japan, so I have to have like a VPN and play those kind of things. Not a lot of people want to stream that game because again, VPN violate the TOS. So I went ahead and be an idiot and streamed the account that I play with a long time, and then teach people how to play this game because like they actually announced like they want to like release PSO2 in global after like a year or something. So I'm taking that as an advantage. Stream that game more, teach people how to play different class, how to level up, what kind of equipment they have to build, how to fight Dudu, the most menacing character you can ever find, and do some like speed run, this and that, yeah, that stuff. And generally, PSO2 is like a very speed run ish game, like very efficient play. That is like the most key of the gameplay of the entire game. But yeah, I do quite lots of that things, and then I slowly gain a name of myself, and then like got quite lots of people watching me. COVID happened. Here's the thing. Usually, streamer, YouTuber, or anything like do with like media stuff. When COVID happened, lockdown happened, most streamer and YouTuber get a boom. I get the opposite. Why? Again, like I said, I stream with my face. But, I'm a Malaysian Chinese. Yeah, you get like you get an exclamation mark when I say Chinese, right? Now you get you get the idea why I get a reverse growth when COVID happened. Do you know, back in the days, Twitch doesn't really have shield mode. And then they only create shield mode because hate rate become a thing when the lockdown happened, especially toward Asians. So anything remotely look like Chinese, especially when the Malaysians that is like basically like Malaysian Chinese, I still see myself as a Malaysian, of course. Not exactly like have a big difference. Malaysian is Malaysians, you know? It's not like I'm born in China. I literally born in Malaysia. Yeah. So yeah, the hate rate is like a lot. Just pile up on me every day. I got targeted by a bot or something, or like some very obsessive persons, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to deal with that shit. And then I literally went on hiatus for like 2 years. It's not like full on hiatus. I still like come back to stream here and there. Hopefully I don't get caught by those like hate rate people again. And I was like around that time I was like trying to like create my own like 3D model, because like again I studied 3D animation. I was like, yeah, maybe I can try this like VTuber thingy people are talking about. And back in the days, even before I be like even before like 6-7 years ago, I want to become a streamer. I started to become a streamer, and I was like, I already like quite aspire to become like a virtual YouTuber. When I say virtual YouTuber, it's not like VTuber nowadays. Back in the days, virtual YouTuber is basically just Kizuna herself. And yeah, I always like dreamed to become like something similar like that, create something. And then around that time, like the tools for VTubing become much more accessible, so you can sort of like create a lot of like various different kind, like 3D, 2D, PNG, like lots of things about that. So I'm trying to make one, but fail attempt on like lots of times because I am a guy who refused to look at tutorial that time. So I'm basically just wing it and failed so many times for like an entire 2 years and in the hiatus. But finally, and I relent and watch like one tutorial just on how to make the eyes and how to rig the eyes. Since I already know how to do rigging from like studying like 3D animation degree, and like I was like, okay, I learned this part and how to do it. I actually know how to like do the rest of the body and stuff. And yeah, I made my first model myself. This is not my first model. This is the 2.0 one. My first model actually looked very very tired. I'm not kidding. I can actually like show it to you guys. How do you get that? Ooh. So yeah, my model like back then, like, this eye is not like very like perfect on it. Oh shit, I moved the wrong thing. Like you guys already can see, like this model is not like the perfect model, and technically it's just like half body, and you already can see like the eye is just like very very tired, and then because I am very tired when I'm making this model, so I'm just making it as a reference, you know. And yeah, that is like pretty much like how I started off like as a VTuber. And then like last end of the year I upgrade my model to my 2.0 model. So this is technically my second years of being a VTuber. So yeah, generally those are my stories. Like imagine like this is a very funny thing, is like this is my I don't know why my eyes just keep looking down. um but yeah, like generally um people like have like a very like huge rise on fame and a huge fall. Usually it's because they involve with some scandal and stuff. I kind of like success on the first time, and then not because of scandals, practically just bad luck and bad platform, and then I just like fall that way. And then the second one is it's not like I have any like scandal again. It's just basically pure bad luck and wrong timing. And then I have to like like do like hiatus and everything, and then just fall off that way. Um, yeah, this is a very weird situation. In some ways, it's just like a very weird situation. So it's really hard to explain. Let me change back to my 2.0. I know the 2.0 and like this one is very different looking. This is more like the original idea I have for like Kiray, what Kiray looks like, you know. There's a lot of things, lots of stories. Aside from that, there's also like quite lots of things I can talk about. But yeah, those are my general start of my entire like streaming journey. It's weird. There's a lot of ups and down, and then now I'm a VTuber, and then also due to some medical issues, I cannot fully finish my study. Sadly, I just wasting money at this point, and yeah, now I'm just like a art commissioner, a YouTuber, doing like lots of things. You know, have fun and try to earn some money from that. Just scraping by, to be honest. So yeah, and then this thing happened. Like my PC is like practically very old. Like I did upgrade the CPU and then the GPU, but the rest of the part, the RAM, oh, RAM is old. The hard drive is old. The SSD is old. So who knows, one day like another things will start failing again. And I just managed to save up some money, and then now I have to use it to switch part on my hard drive and stuff. And I also lost quite a lot of like art asset, so I have to remake everything again. I might waste a lot more time to make stuff rather than do commissions, you know. Yeah, the general gist. Yeah. By the way, how long have I been streaming? This has been a while. Ooh, 2 hours. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. Have some decent time. And then I've been talking for 2 hours non-stop. Let me drink some water. Man, need to rehydrate a little bit. Been talking for quite a long time. Also, at the same time, I'm quite tired because I didn't get a wink of sleep last night because again, computer having like multi hardware failure. So trying to save it, managed to save all. Actually, I managed to save every single part of it. Just the only one of the hard drive dies, and then just the most important one too, sadly. But yeah, I didn't get a wink of sleep. I didn't even take a nap this afternoon at all. So I'm just like super tired right now. What time is it actually? 10:30 in my time. In my time. You know what? Let's take some break. Hey, I will take you. Sorry, my voice is a little bit thing. And thank you very much for everyone who watching. Sorry I ignore some of the things. Like when I'm into story, it's really hard for me to read quite a lot of things. And I'm not sure like Kiram is here, but is this a fanboy type thing deal? I do not look like a fanboy. Boy. This is like the 2010 spiky hair protagonist style. When people see anime, they usually like have the image like what a male protagonist is basically Kirito. I kinda hate that. Kirito have been contaminated anime scenes so much to the point every single people like first thing they think about like anime character is Kirito. Like any male looking anime character, Kirito. Any default anime male character looking Kirito. And then Kirito was actually like released like in 2011. When I say 2010, I mean like Natsu Dragonil, like from Fairy Tail, Ichigo, spiky hair, Natsu, spiky hair, Law of Ueki, Ueki is spiky hair, Kingdom Hearts, Sora is spiky hair. Everyone, every in your mother protagonist back in the days like it's spiky hair, okay? Like, I still feel weird. I do not see any spiky hair protagonist in a male VTubing scene. I am still very flabbergasted. They either are like from the early 2000 anime design, or they are just a flat out Kirito. I was like, where's the spiky hair male anime character design? Kirito literally delete everyone's memories about it. Like, not just that, like One Piece. Luffy is actually spiky hair. He's just wearing a straw hat most people didn't actually notice. He is spiky hair. Every protagonist around like in between 2005 to 2010 is spiky hair. Every anime protagonist is spiky hair. Sorry that I went a little bit emotional as an anime watcher. Like holy shit! Like why nobody remembers spiky hair? Protagonist used to be a thing. It's just odd. Everyone, if I say like male anime character design, the first thing they have is Kirito face. It's almost like back in the days, like Saber face have been contaminated to a lot of like fan art, OC fan art, and then like Kirito have become like the face of all OC fan art, and then I was like, holy shit! Can you guys stop it? ah. All right, enough rant. As always, I thank you for watching and stay healthy, stay safe. Until next time, stay tuned for the next stream. Why? I have no end screen.